Hi, John Dwyer here, and let me tell you about Wow Central. Wow Central should be called really the JD swipe file, because that's what it is. It's as if someone has come into my office and stolen all the good ideas. They left the bad ones behind. And I have to say to you that I've been around the block quite a few years, and if you've been in the marketing, or any game for that matter, for as long as I've been in it, then of course, in the early days particularly, you probably would have made some mistakes, and I made plenty of them. The good news for you is that with Wow Central membership, you are going to be able to get the benefit of me not making those mistakes, okay, in my latter years. Because I learned from those mistakes when I was younger, I developed a whole lot of strategies, tactics, formulas, systems, call them what you like, whereby I've got a pretty good hit rate in this last 10 or 15 years of ideas that have worked for businesses across all sorts of industries. And guess what's in Wow Central? Those ideas, okay? We decided to keep the ones that maybe in my early career didn't work so well out of Wow Central. Now it's called Wow Central because the business that I own is called the Institute of Wow, and it's all about creating wow factor marketing to get people's attention. I believe that any marketing communications is going to be really pushing what uphill if it doesn't have a gosh factor or doesn't have a wow factor. And so therefore what we're all about is showing you as a business owner or manager just how you can inject wow into your marketing messages, online or offline, and attract new clients. And so in Wow Central, JD Swipe File, what you'll find is that you can search by two particular categories. You can actually search by business type, or you can search by advertising type. So let's say, for argument's sake, you might be a butcher. You can go into Wow Central and you can actually type in butcher, and up will come everything that I've ever done for a butcher, both online and offline. So it could be letterbox brochures, it could be radio commercials if it happens to be in a regional area where they can afford to do radio. It might be anything, okay, to do with butchers. You might happen to be a florist, and so you type in florist, and up would come everything that I've done for a florist, and so on and so forth. So the whole idea is that you can actually search by industry type or business type. You can also then search, if you wanted to, by advertising category. So you might say, look, I just want to learn how to put together brochures. Should I put the headline up the top and the name of the business down the bottom? Should I use a particular color tone? If I happen to be in a business services industry like a law firm or maybe accountancy, should I use browns and tans and gold so it looks very prestigious and upmarket? Whereas if I was a $2 shop, I'd probably use canary yellow and fire engine red. You might say, look, I'd like to search, for example, website design. How do I put together a website design that actually sells instead of just acts as a information portal? You might say, look, free publicity. How do I get free publicity? You can type those sorts of things in, and you can search by those individual advertising categories. Now, I must say that most members who come into Wow Central tend to search by their industry type, because they go in there and they just swipe my ideas and use them. You know what? It's like having an advertising team in your business that you can just tap into whenever you like for a ridiculously low investment. Now, I know that my inflection in that voice is a little bit cliche, ridiculously low investment, but it is. You can see that this is a crazy low investment for you to basically have an instant marketing department in your business. It's good for you if you don't have a marketing department, because all of a sudden you're going to have one, okay, with winning ideas, by the way, in that marketing department's inventory. And if you do have a marketing department, can you imagine the value of this resource for your marketing manager or for your team? They just go in there and pinch these ideas. They can even pretend that it's their idea. I don't care, okay? If you're paying me the fee to be a member, then fine. If you're a marketing manager, tell the boss it's your idea. I don't care, okay? So I have done this because I just thought to myself, look, firstly, over the years, I was a bit of a hoarder. So I kept everything, even before the online world took off crazy. I kept everything, layouts, and I kept scripts, and I kept catalog design, you name it, okay? And when the online world came along, hallelujah, because I could digitize all of that stuff, put it into this incredible JD swipe file, call it Wow Central because it's a central station of ideas, and then make money out of it. So that's what I've done. I'm being absolutely frank. Obviously, I put this together as a money-making exercise, but it is a massive, massive website that took us a lot of time and quite a few dollars, by the way, to put together. So I think I deserve to make a few dollars out of it. For you, where you sit as a business owner or manager, it is an incredible resource that's costing you around about that much, minimal amount of money, to be able to get this ongoing resource. I suggest that once you become a member of this, you'll never want to leave, because we're adding to it all the time. One of the big things I have to say to you in Wow Central is the library of marketing plans. So what's happened over the years is that when I've had private clients come on board who are paying me tens of thousands of dollars to actually get private access to me, then what happens is that one of the first things I do for them after I've got to know the business is actually put together a 20, 30 page marketing plan. And what I've done when those people leave, because they haven't paid me enough to own the copyright of all those ideas, when they leave, I actually take out their name and any confidential information, and we put that marketing plan into Wow Central. So there are marketing plans after marketing plans in Wow Central across all sorts of industries. A very good chance that, you know, whatever industry you're in, there'll be a marketing plan or 2 or 3 or 4 from your industry, which means that as a member, you can get in and just take that marketing plan and use it for your business. So think about the value of that. For me to put a marketing plan together for businesses, normally we're talking tens of thousands of dollars. What you're going to be able to do is just get in and grab a marketing plan that either is in your industry or close to your industry, and actually take the ideas and use them. To me, that's priceless, okay? Again, I'm a little biased, I might say, but I think that's priceless. So that's it, Wow Central, which can be called the JD Swipe file, because that's what it's like. Someone's just swiped all my good ideas and put them into a library, and you can access that online whenever you like. So hopefully you'll think that this is a good idea, and you will click the appropriate buttons and become a member.